Hey guys, it's time for Breakthrough with Coach Lou. Coming to you live from Accelerate Life University, XLR8Life.com. Coach Lou will help you break through anything that's stopping you. Are you ready to get the motivation, the energy, the life, and all the success you really want and deserve? With no further ado, here's Coach Lou.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Breakthrough with Lou. It's Monday morning, and I want to be the first one to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I'm going to get those glasses off so you don't have the reflection coming in your face this morning. Welcome back, guys. It's going to be a great day today. Great week. You know, holidays are a great time of year to spend with your family, your loved ones. Have a great time. Enjoy yourselves. But what I'm coming to talk to you today about is the 5 holiday hangover hacks. And you might be already going, whoa, Coach. We already know we're talking to Coach Lou here. What do you mean you're talking about hangovers? We know, frankly, Coach, that you basically don't really support drinking, especially excess drinking. Why are you coming to us with hangover hacks? Well, here's the truth of the matter. I'm using hangover as a metaphor for avoiding getting sick over the holidays. Have you ever had a year that you didn't get sick during the holidays? Kudos if that's the case. Have you had more years that you ended up getting sick over the holidays than not? Or a family member or, friends that, every year they're sick. Their kids are sick. Everybody at work has got the bug going around or something. Okay, this is the hangover I'm talking about. Not necessarily the hangover from, oh my God, I had too much to drink last night. Okay, but the hangover from I had too much holiday celebration, period. Okay, we're going to delve into that today a little bit because you know what? I want to see you hit January 1st and hit the ground running with me because we got some great stuff coming up in the beginning of the year. But I'm really, really, really concerned to make sure that you don't wake up New Year's Day going, oh my God, I'm so sick, that you lose a week of your brand new 2024. As a matter of fact, I'm going to encourage you to get started now. Annex the end of 2023 onto 2024 so you can get a jump start. Okay, 2023 for many people was a tough year in one manner or form. Some people rocked through it. It's been a great year in some ways, but the state of the economy and stuff like that, 2023 was a little tougher on everybody than I would imagine you wanted it to be. Gas prices are high, food prices are high, stress is up, politics, this, that, the other, and so why not just jump right in and get started a little early on 2024? Hey, it's a metaphor, guys, but if it works, it works. Okay, again, trust me, we're going to talk about not getting sick over the holidays here, but I am not recommending heavy drinking or, frankly, drinking at all. I mean, it's that kind of thing. But back to that question, why do so many people end up getting sick at this time of year? Okay, there's a lot of different factors, but there are a few major offenders that you could definitely avoid. These are the 5 hacks to getting that hangover sickness. Okay, you ready to learn what these top 5 hacks are? Okay, this is known as the antidote for the stuff that gets you sick. All right, you ready for this? Number 1. Okay, and that's why I chose to call this the hangover. Excess alcohol. Guys, alcohol is pure sugar, okay? It's acid, and, holidays are notorious for hanging out by the eggnog bowl, going, yeah, dude, I'm going to have one more. Hey, do a shot with me, man. Or, grandma's passing the wine around, or, I can't say no. They'll think I'm unsociable, or they'll, worse yet, think I'm an alcoholic if I say no to a glass of wine. Really? Well, that's an unusual way of thinking about things. To me, it would be maybe you're a non-drinker, or maybe you're not in the mood. I mean, if somebody passes around a plate of French fries and you say no, they don't sit there and go, you're a foodaholic. It's funny stuff, guys. I know it sounds silly, but take this in. Okay. So this, the alcohol is a double whammy on kicking your immune system into the dirt. Okay. And when your immune system's down, those bugs, aka germs, viruses, etc., that are always around you, your immune system can't handle them. On a normal day, your immune system kills off and protects you from so many pathogens. You'd probably freak out if you knew. If you actually saw them around you and stuff, you'd probably be all day like smacking mosquitoes and get away. All right, there's so many things your immune system does so well, even fighting off bigger diseases, by taking out those cells that are weak or mutating. But when it's taxed by alcohol, sugar, all this stuff, your immune system is trying to survive that. It's not doing its job. Okay, so the hack, I gave you the problem. Now here's the hack. Learn to say no. And here's a truth that you can take to the bank, guys. If you can't have fun without consuming alcohol or massive amounts of alcohol, you really need to consider a different peer group that doesn't require being drunk to tolerate or like them. Okay? If you choose to have a drink, keep it at a drink, not a drunk. One drink does not mean you got to party your guts out till 4 a.m. till you want to puke. One drink could be a glass of wine with dinner. I'm not going to sit here and be Mr. Stiffneck and say, oh, you could never. That's up to you. Unless you got a problem where you absolutely cannot touch a drop of alcohol, it's your choice. But the choice to maybe say, I'm going to stop at 1 glass of wine instead of a bottle, it's no fun. It's fun for about 20 minutes when you're giggling uncontrollably and saying stupid stuff you shouldn't say and everything else. But then the next day shows up, you're sick, you don't feel good, and you've said stupid shit you shouldn't have said. Now you gotta walk around going, oh my God, did I do or say anything worse than that? But anyhow, said no one the day after being drunk. Oh my God, I feel so good from that. Day after a good workout, yeah. Day after eating really clean, yeah. Day after a date with a new, if you're single, a really good first date or something, yeah, that makes you feel good. A hangover does not make you feel good, okay? Your number 2 pitfall here is sugar. You're saying, well, we just talked about that. Well, that's the sugar in the alcohol. Sugar comes in other forms than alcohol. So basically, sugars can lower your immune system by 50% when you consume like a large mocha latte with 2 pumps of this and 3 pumps of that from that under quality over how would we put it, over shoved in your face coffee place that's on every corner and does not offer a quality organic, good, life boost type of coffee. Not against coffee, okay? Not against a little bit of organic cream in the coffee. What I am against is that this tall, let me get it in on the screen, this tall IV of coffee loaded with sugar and whipped cream and toppings and everything else that you feel like you want to go to sleep after you've drank it. And then you wonder, that will cut, that large drink will cut your immune system by 50% for up to 5 hours. Okay, think scenario here. Let me walk you through this. You get up, you go to smoke a mocha, and you drink this. You go in the office, and Susie Q next to you has got the Susie Q flu, and your immune system's down, and you're tired because you were up Christmas shopping till all hours last night, or you had people over, and there's beer in the fridge. You got to have beer in the fridge because Dave's coming over, and Dave's got to have a beer. Well, if Dave's got to have a beer to be around you, and you feel that you got to have a beer because Dave's coming over, you might want to rethink Dave. Okay. Doesn't say you never have a beer with one of your buds or a glass of wine with one of your lady friends or something. That doesn't mean that. It just means that you see the perfect scenario. You've toppled that immune system from the booze and staying up late. You've toppled it with all the sugar. And now you get next to Susie Q flu and you're as sick as Susie Q in a day or so. And you're like, she gave it to me. Oh my God, everybody's getting sick. Well, okay. Could you have still gotten Susie Q flu even if you eat clean, everything else in that too? Probably, especially if you're kissing Susie Q. Okay. Just saying. But, in a normal viral load and being in that situation, your body should be able to handle that stuff unless you're literally on top of people who are deathly sick. Okay. So the hack here, number 2 hack, is eat super clean throughout the holidays so that when it comes down to it, you can have a glass of wine on Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, or you can have a bite of grandma's cheesecake, not the whole cheesecake. Remember, a serving is a piece, not an entire pie, without slaughtering your immune system. Okay? If you're really clean and really keep up the exercise level and everything else during the holidays, your chances are going to be way better. Now, there could be that one moment where your immune system's down and you come across the bug and you still get it. But guess what? Maybe your chances of recovering quicker happen faster because your body's not fighting to get rid of the sugar. It can get rid of the dang cold. Okay? Just saying. I mean, there's no guarantees, but I think that you could put some of these things to use. I'm being sarcastic, going, I think you could. You should. So, number 3, I'm so tired from all these extra activities. Okay? I'm quite sure that it's actually no activity that's making you tired and eating wrong rather than in neglecting your sleep and stuff, rather than all this extra activity. I don't think most people go, oh, it's holiday time, let's go get some workouts in. No, they're going to sit back, eat cheesecake and drink glasses of wine and stay up late and everything else. Okay? I too, guys, have stayed up till all hours wrapping presents and playing Santa, before the kids get up and drag you out of bed at dawn and you're eating like crap all Christmas Day, and then 4 p.m. comes along and you feel like you're half dead or 3/4 dead. You're laying on the couch. You wake up on the 26th and you're like, my throat's scratchy. Well, I wonder why. Okay. The hack for this, hey, get ahead of it. Attics, closets, and friends' houses make great stash places for your kids' gifts. Okay, because if one of their kids sees that gift and then doesn't see it under the tree, they know that wasn't, Santa Claus hiding in mom and dad. They just simply was somebody else's. Hire somebody to wrap those gifts unless you really enjoy doing that, or get them wrapped at the store. Okay? If you enjoy it, you have the time and can actually make them look like something that does not look like a second grader wrap them, that's great. If not, that's one of those things that's time consuming and stressful and everything else. Have someone else do it for you. Okay? And set limits by saying no. Okay? Say no to social activities, parties, extra work, etc. that are not on top of your list. I'm not saying say no to going to grandma's and you love going to grandma's on Christmas Eve, okay? Or whatever you celebrate. I'm not saying that you skip your best friend's dinner, because you're going to just learn to say no, and the years go by and you missed having some dinners with some really good friends. And no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you scratch off they're having an office party over here and one of our clients, and I really don't like these people anyway. And they're all a bunch of drunks. Okay, well, why go there? Make an excuse. There's always a good excuse. Grandma's house. Grandma takes precedence. Mom, dad take precedence. The kids. If you don't say no to the stuff that's really not going to give you the joy, okay? And, you don't have to show up at every single party, okay? And whatever you do, don't be that person that is at somebody's house and, you should have gone home 2 hours ago. They're all like, yeah, okay, can you get out? We've all had those. And don't invite that person to your party if you're having a get together. You don't, it's okay. It's your home. You can say, I got kids to put to bed, guys. It's been great. Love you. Go home. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you on Christmas. We'll see you on whatever you're celebrating. But you got to be able to say no to some things. You got to set some parameters. It doesn't make sense. Well, I was having a good time. Well, that's great. But if it ends you up sick and it costs you a week of your holidays, is that worth it? Okay, the number 4. This is the big one. I'm so stressed. This is literally the icing on the cake when it's combined with the other things we've talked about this morning. Okay, the hack to this one is remind yourself that this time of year is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have gratitude for your loved ones and the holidays that you're celebrating. And it's supposed to be enjoyed. This is not a project. It's not an obligation to put up with people you really don't like or want to be around. It's a time of year to treasure and make lasting memories with your loved ones. Okay? Simple. I mean, just remember what the reason is. The minute you remember that, hey, this is about family and love and fun, and it's not about perfection. So what if the one plate of food didn't get made that you were going to make this particular recipe, or you didn't get that cake ordered in time from Publix, and oh my God, the world's going to come to an end because we don't have a Christmas tree cake. No, it isn't. It's going to come to an end if you're too sick to be around your loved ones. Okay? And number 5, make your own decisions. And I think we already alluded to this. What are your holiday boundaries? If you need rest, get some rest. If you don't want to eat or drink something, simply say no. If you want something, say yes. Do it in moderation. Okay? Do it about a quarter of the amount you normally would. If you, instead of eating a piece of cake this big, eat a piece of cake this big, a nice little slice. Slow down, enjoy it. And, and I'm not being all woo-wah, woo-woo here and, we're all going to commune and eat off one little plate. No, I'm just sitting there saying simply, slow it down, okay? Most people overeat as a social connection on holidays. This is a fact. It isn't because the food is so good. Yes, hey, Thanksgiving, Christmas food, whatever you're celebrating usually is a notch up flavor-wise from the usual, okay? But it's that social connection. The last thing you want to do is have a competition who can fall asleep on the couch the fastest because you overate. That's not fun. That really isn't. Okay? Do the best you can when it comes to your shopping, cooking, planning, and the likes. If something gets forgotten or you don't get it exactly the way you wanted it, if you're stressed out about it and miserable, I think I would willing to say that your friends and family you're going to be around for your holidays would rather have you happy and healthy and maybe some things that aren't exactly perfect rather than have you snotty, crabby, sick, and unable to be around them. Okay? And without sounding crude, don't subject yourself to people you don't like, stress you out, or you don't want to be around, or drain that joy of your holiday. Life is too dang short for that. I don't mean be nasty or ungrateful, but don't waste precious time on relationships that are draining you. Okay? You're not obligated to invite, entertain, waste your time with people who won't bring you joy at this time of year. That doesn't mean the slightly annoying relative is out just because they're slightly annoying. But it does mean that person that's going to start a fight over dinner, that's always a victim, always this, always that, or, shows up and their kids are always sick, or shows up and, like Eddie from what was it? Not Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation. Eddie in the RV and bumming money, and you don't have to invite that person. Okay, doesn't mean you don't reach out and help people out in need around this time of year. We're doing it right now this week. We have about 1,000 toys to distribute that we've gotten the donations for the box and that all throughout the year. And I swear there must be 1,000 toys that are going to go out to local children. See, that's cool. I'm all about help people out, make Christmas great for some kids. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to necessarily bring everybody to our home for dinner that we give a toy to. There's different levels of this. When it comes to bringing the people in your home in that close inner circle, they got to nourish you, not the people that are going to be like sucking the energy out of you. Okay. So I think you get the idea. I mean, I'm being playful and fun today, but it really is about being around the people that are important to you, and it's going to be a nourishing thing, and keeping the diet clean, guys, and keep moving, keep exercising. Number 6. What? Coach, you said there were 5. Of course I did. You know me by now. But then it dawned on me when I was actually creating this. The picture of a modern family that you would see now compared to maybe 20 years ago. What's the biggest difference on Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever it is you're celebrating? What would they be doing? They'd be gathered around a table. They'd be playing a game. They'd be doing something outside if you live in a climate that allows for that. What is a picture of a family after Christmas dinner right now? They're all in separate areas, typing and scrolling. And what could be more important on Facebook or Instagram than your family and your loved ones at this time of year? Now you might go, Coach, I have an answer for that. Yeah, I already know. I have an answer for that too. A lot of us are separated from our families and in different areas. It's okay to see the nieces and nephews and love on them and send love and everything else. But wouldn't it even be better in that case to just throw them on FaceTime or Zoom and, get everybody together that's not there for 15 minutes at least and hang out instead of tweeting, facing, and talking in the corner? Get some family time in. Put the damn phone down for a while. Okay, it's okay to communicate with those that you can't be with and to check out some cool things. I'm not saying okay, everybody must put their phone under the chair and turn off the ringer, but don't sit there at Christmas dinner or whatever you celebrate, and, like this and in silence, and everybody's looking at their phone instead of interacting with the people that are there. Okay, that is number 6, and that is important. Okay, so my wish for you, for your holidays, my holiday wishes for you is that 1 or 2 or maybe all the things today that I said resonate with you to help keep your holiday season happier, get you into a prosperous new year, get you some memories made with the people around you that you will never forget. Make this the best holiday ever. Whichever one you're celebrating, guys. I mean, my beliefs, and I believe in God, I believe in Christmas, and I'm not afraid to say it, but I also don't want you to be afraid to believe in how you call your creator and how you call your holidays. Okay, just because that's not what I call mine and vice versa does not mean that we can't have holiday love and joy and best wishes for each other at this time of year. Okay, whatever it is that you celebrate, whatever religion, however you pray to your God, do it, and do it this season with energy and zealousness. Okay, I've always been of the belief that I'm not here to sit in judgment of anybody. Your judgment's between you and your Creator. My thought for you at this time of year is to get you to make sure that you enjoy and that your spirit, your family, and everything else is joyful and nourished. Okay? How many times have you ever said, well, next year we'll be able to enjoy this? You get through it all, and between the kids' presents and the in-laws and the this, that, and the other, you and your spouse sit down and go, oh my God, we made it through. God, that was kind of fun. too bad I spent most of the time in the kitchen cooking, or, doing this or that, or I wish I wasn't so tired or hadn't had a cold, or wish, we had just sat down and maybe watched a movie together, or took a walk as a family, or sang Christmas songs, or whatever it is. Too many times you go, well, next year we'll decorate outside. Okay. If you saw her front yard, you'd laugh. It's decorated. It probably looks like it was decorated by a second grader. Santa fell down in the position of the snowman behind him. And Santa's, you have to see it. I'll post a picture on Facebook, guys. You know where to find me, but it's classic. I'm like, oh God, the neighbors. I feel like a Griswold when the neighbors are going, okay, these people are nutty. But it was just funny because I pulled in. I'm like, oh, I got to get a picture of this. But it looks like a second grader put it all together. Maybe a little better. I don't know. But I did it, and I enjoyed it. And we did it before Christmas Eve this year. We've had a few years where, the tree was going up on Christmas Eve, and then, it's coming down a few days later. Okay? Even the lizards love the Christmas tree lights. Okay? They're like, and the raccoons, and, everybody loves this. Why not have more of it? Okay? Too many times next year we'll do it different. We'll do it better. We'll actually do more. We'll have people over. We'll do this. We'll do that. Okay? Too many times this ends up with an ultimate wish I had when I had the choice, in quotes. You don't want to say, I wish I had. When you get to that last day, when you're ready to leave this earth, wherever you think you're going, and you go, I wish I had done, I wish I had seen, I wish I had said. How many people have you lost? And, hopefully I'm talking to you out there and you go, well, I haven't really lost close people to me. Well, I have. Lots. Okay. And sometimes that comes with being the youngest in the family or whatever. And, seeing more of that, or, it just, but in the long run, how many things do you wish you had said? That phone call you wish you had made. That person invited you to go grab a coffee, and you're like, yeah, we're going to do this, or we're going to go get lunch. Yeah, we got to do this, hang out, and, bond with the people you love and care about. And all of a sudden one day you get the phone call, hey, did you hear what happened? And you're like, oh, damn, we were supposed to go to lunch, or, oh my God, I wish I had spent. Do it. Do it when you got the chance. Okay, this is going to get a little woo-woo and heartfelt here. Okay, make this the best Christmas or whatever holiday you're celebrating. Make this the best holiday season yet. And that doesn't mean spending the most money. I realize we're in an economic nightmare. Okay, so things aren't just flowing. I mean, for some people, they're absolutely rocking right now, but most people are feeling a little bit of a pinch. Even people that are very successful and work very hard, feeling a little pinch. But is it how many gifts you can buy your kids? Or is it your kids going, oh my God, I would have never known that mom and dad actually listened or knew that I wanted that? Or, oh my God, whenever somebody does something for you that you go, oh my God, they really did pay attention. They really do care. They really do know what I like. Wow. See, the wow factor is what you're after. Make it a wow. When we hit January 1 and you go, we're hitting the ground running for a new year. And me, I don't say wait till anything, but everybody kind of gets a little recharge and, reevaluates and that at the new year. And that's okay. It's better than not doing it at all. You should do it more often than once a year. Okay, and we got some cool events coming up, so stay tuned. But make this the best holiday season yet, and avoid the holiday hangover, whether that means from drinking too much or whether that means that flu. Just pass on both. Pass on the stuff that's going to put you in the spot where you're not going to feel good, you're going to lose out. And frankly, I know we'll all do more for the people we love than we will do for ourselves. Don't cheat your loved ones out of the best you this holiday season. If you're stressed, tired, sick, miserable, not feeling good, oversugared, tired, and laying around because you're just hammering your body, you're cheating the people you love the most. Don't cheat them. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I know this has been a little bit of a playful, light and airy show. Sometimes we teach a whole lot more concept. We give tools to use. You got some tools to use today. You already knew these, but think about it. You got a choice here to go, I'm going to finish this year out strong and amazing and having the best memories, or you can finish it out sitting in a blanket on the couch shivering with the flu. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go do the right route. And don't do it for me. Do it for you. Do it for your loved ones. Do it for your family. Guys, surf around the site, whichever site you're on, and check out what we have to offer. You still got time to order a cold plunge for a loved one, a sauna, some Life Boost coffee. Give some gifts that keep giving all year long. Coaching session. Just saying. Guys, be blessed. Live with faith, energy, passion. Always live your dreams. This is Coach Lou wishing you the happiest, most amazing holiday season ever. Be blessed. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on a Monday morning.
Ready to take it to the next level? Tune in to XLR8Life.com for our live shows, encore presentations, life-changing courses, and live coaching with Coach Lou himself. As Coach Lou always says, live with faith, energy, love, passion, and always live your dream.